Hey, welcome back. Let's get into some more news for Adventure Quest right now. First up, for today, I get asked quite often, hey, what's up with the AQ Mobile? Get any news on that? No, is the answer always, but Elena replied to someone on Twitter saying the team's been actively working and making good progress. We should do a more detailed progress update soon, but as a design notes post, everyone can read it. So, that's good. There will be a design notes post soon, and I will cover that if it has any new information, stuff that we don't know, like the last thing about it being out before spring break and then that getting delayed. Who would have thought? So my guess, if you want my opinion on this, is we might get a playable version of AQ Mobile, maybe as a Christmas present, perhaps, or as a New Year's gift, or maybe for Easter next year. We'll have to wait and see on that one. A sneak peek of the Voidborn Nulgath set coming tomorrow night in our newest upgrade bonus set. Crulon made this stuff. It's Nulgath related. There's actually a lot of like Nation Nulgath stuff in this episode of the news, so I think there's a war coming. Perhaps. Done farming all the pieces of the Blade of Awe armor set? Don't get bored. Get Plank of Awe coming to AQ this Friday. I don't know if the Armor of Awe set is a requirement for the Plank of Awe. If it is, there will be very few people getting it, considering having that whole set is useless, because the Cape of Awe gives you the same boost you would have if you had the whole armor set, so not a lot of people have it. So hopefully it's not a requirement, but we'll have to wait and see. This Saturday in Adventure Quest, there will be a drop for this house item right here. The This Is Fine twig little meme item. April Fool's event, of course, will be on Friday, so this is kind of related to that, and it looks pretty nice. I'm definitely going to pick it up on Saturday. Here's something pretty neat. It's Crulon's version of Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow in the AQ art style. There's a mouthful. So, yeah, pretty nice, and this should be out... I don't know when, maybe tomorrow for the April Fool's event, perhaps. I couldn't see where it's slot in for the future releases, so I would guess tomorrow. But yeah, definitely be picking that up. There's an Iron Man mask in Adventure Quest right now. Bonus points to anyone that can leave a comment of where you get that drop that isn't rare. I think I showed this last week if you haven't seen it yet. Really badass looking art from Crulon. He added a cape to it and a sword pet. And yeah, it's just really impressive, to be honest. I would definitely use that cape. The armor, not for my character. The cape, that's, yeah. A very sweet looking set from Exaros here. Literally. It's ice cream, and I don't think there's a female version here. Maybe there isn't a female. There's a morph into a skeleton and a normal human body sort of thing. There you can see the waffle cone shoes. I like the little details there. You got your belt of ice cream. Yeah, looks good, and it looks finished, and it'll probably be out tomorrow if I had to guess. Lay with a little bit of a recolor, it looks like, of the Nulgath original armor stuff with the helmet and sword, the Oblivion blade there. That's not the Oblivion blade. That's just called Nulgath sword or something like that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. But what's the recolor for? I'm guessing an upcoming war. Looks like he's got a little bit of a space vibe going there. Also a commission, this sword from the commission, I must point out the shape on the bottom left there. Very nice. Can't wait to see that fully finished. Of course, work in progress. And it looks like a lot of people that are into like wolf humanoid things like to commission Lay, it would seem. So I guess we'll see more of that in the future. Old school pet. I like it. An update on the set from Kotaro here is more green. Very flashy, big animations. Katana, a few swords. That sword on the right. Probably my favorite out of this bunch. And yeah, that looks good with this Grenwog. That's coming up Easter soon. And it matches perfectly with this set, of course. So you'll probably see all of this if you're looking for this helmet. I know a few weebs that are watching are from My Hero, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so this will all be out for Easter. I imagine the closest Friday to Easter, so expect that soon. I think this was just an April Fool's joke. It could be an item for the game, but ShadowslayerK says a new art style. And yeah, I actually saw a lot of comments where it's just positive stuff. They're just like, yeah, I like it. It's super good. It looks nice. And I think it's just supposed to be a joke on how the art isn't so simple anymore for AQ. Nightmares. 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 You got them now. I'm not. That's no excuse. April Fools. My brain is damaged permanently now. Speaking of nightmares, this is much less creepy than the last image we were looking at. Yeah, looks like it could be for a release of that Darkon's doing with a bunch of stuff, maybe like last time. Aranx also with some nation-themed armor sets and swords and capes and all that sort of stuff. Looks like there's gonna be a pretty big event around this in the future. J6 with a little jack in the box, different from the normal helmets we see from him every week. Maybe swapping it up for April Fools. Don't think August has been in a news video recently, but this is some really cool stuff from the man himself. And gets a little Darlin the Franks from the horns on the helmet, but the armor set itself looking nice. It's a thick boy as far as AQ related art goes. Cool sword from Acatriel, or however you say that name. I probably pronounced it 3 different ways on these news videos in the past, but yeah, that's looking nice. Don't know if this is actually releasing from Arlette Cottage. No, where we go, here we go. Cooltage. Yeah, okay. And to end off this news video, if you haven't seen Tiger King on Netflix, check it out. And a nice little meme from Dage. Thanks to all the members of the channel for supporting. I appreciate you guys. Names on screen right now. And leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I'll see you guys all in the next one. I'm really tired while recording this video. And if it looks like I've been playing Animal Crossing for 18 hours before recording this, I might have been. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I did get my town at 5 stars though.